I want to introduce Harrison. Harrison is a real superstar. Harrison, out of all this phonics course, Harrison has been following my phonics course, the Daisy phonics course, for less than 3 months. And out of all these sections, this one folder is the only bits he's done. Now, see if you can hear him read.
No.
Yes, you can read now.
I'm going shopping in the village, George. Mother said to George on Saturday morning, so be a good boy and don't get up to mischief.
Very good.
This was a silly thing to say to a small boy at any time. It
Oh yes, a very long word.
made him wonder what sort of mischief he might get up to.
Right, now, I should point out that when you came for me in assessment less than 3 months ago, you couldn't read anything, could you? And you couldn't even write your name consistently and get it right. You couldn't write anything, you didn't know any letter sounds. You had been diagnosed as being verbally dyspraxic. I diagnosed you as being dyslexic. And you had done 4 years, 4 years, in pre-primary, kindy, 1, 2, and you're in year 3 now, in school. So we can say, okay, he's learnt this so fast because he's so bright, but then why couldn't anybody else teach him? And even I am absolutely staggered. And you came with you've still got a slight speech stutter, but you came with a really bad speech problem that I could hardly hear when you first came to me. And your speech is much, much clearer as well. You can understand him better now, can you?
Yeah, I mean, parents always have the added benefit. You're around the child all the time, but his confidence and his ability to be able to speak clearly and with confidence in front of strangers is certainly much.
And in fact, it was only about 6 weeks later his mum phoned me up and said he was reading a Roald Dahl book. This, by the way, is Roald Dahl, George's Father's Medicine. And he picked it up in a doctor's waiting room and was just reading it. And you couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
No.
And it's how quickly you can turn a child around. If you just teach him the right way, because he's dyslexic, he needs to be taught phonics. Multisensory structured phonics, and that's what we've been doing, and how quickly he's picked up. And of course, how much time has he spent doing this?
We worked with Harrison during the weeknights and probably spent no more than maybe 10-15 minutes introducing the letters one at a time and doing a bit of revision over the letters that he already knew to make sure that it wasn't becoming a chore.
Yeah, and did you enjoy doing it? Harrison, did you enjoy doing the work?
Yeah.
Did you find it easy? Because I can't stop you. You can't stop me reading now. You can't stop the child reading.
Just pop it down so Dawn can talk to you.
No, the parent would never believe they'd take a book off you. Did you find it fun? Did you find it easy? Was it hard?
Easy.
Easy, yeah. And how pleased are you that you can now read? Is it good being able to read? You see, your dad would take the book off you. Do you want to borrow this book and you can finish reading it at home? You can. I'm always happy to learn books. So, okay, you had to do this, you had the backup of the school as well, didn't you? The school was following.
Yes, Harrison has an excellent teacher who was very motivated to help us. She could see what we were trying to do and...
Give his book back now, we can lay on.
There you go, mate. She really came on board and I know that she had spent some time on the website trying to get an understanding about what it was that you and his parents were trying to do to assist him, and she was helping that process along as well, which I think made a huge difference because the child spends so much time at the school during the day when they're most alert, and that several-pronged approach has been very, very beneficial to Harrison. And we just can't believe the difference that it's made in him and his self-confidence and his self-esteem.
I haven't checked his writing. Can he write now? Or I haven't checked his writing. I've only seen him once since, and we moved him on.
Well, now that he's more familiar with words and the way that English words appear on the paper, he's finding it a lot easier to duplicate that in his writing as well.
Because his writing will only be phonetic at this stage. He'll only sound out words as best he can. You can't make him spell stupid words. We'll introduce stupid words later down the channel. But anyway, Harrison, I think that you are a superstar. I think I'm just so impressed by you. And I'm so pleased that I've been able to help you. And if you want to bet this phonics course, it's called the Dead Easy Phonics course. When it's printed out, it comes on a CD. When it's printed out, it is as big as this. You don't get the folders with it, you just get a CD. But it's for sale, dyslexiccentreaustralia.com. High five. Your turn.